Hi, this is Stephen here from Navigator. It's Friday, the 11th of September, and this is a quick technical update on the S&P 500. So this is a very important time for the index, and we're going to explain why. And we're also going to have a look at the Nasdaq, because that really will have an impact on the S&P 500. So let's get to it. You can see yesterday another down day, but kind of came back to this support area here. So this is more or less where your 50-day moving average is, and it held up yet again. But some critical support areas were breached, which was the previous all-time high, which back here that was put in back in February. We broke to the upside on that, and obviously we've broken back down below it again. So it made an attempt the day before yesterday, Thursday to or Wednesday, to try and get it back above it, and it's come back down again. So the market is still making its mind up as to where we're going to go. So this 50-day moving average is a key support area. You can clearly see the shorter term 10 and 20-day moving averages are now acting as resistance. So if this 50-day moving average doesn't hold, we may have a lot further to drop. And probably 3200 is the next level with some sort of a support area. So we'll just draw that. So we're probably talking in and around here. There's some support in and around here. So you're talking there 3200, 3210 there in terms of support on the S&P 500 there. And then I think it's all the way down to your 200-day moving average. We know that our Fibonacci's here as well line up with the 200-day moving average. So for me, if the 50-day doesn't hold, guys, I think all the way down to 3100 could be on the cards, and it could happen in a very short period of time. The reason I say that is if we have a look at the Nasdaq, and you're going to find that the Nasdaq is in a very similar position at the moment, um, and it's landed right at the 50-day moving average here. So again, the tech-weighted Nasdaq, we know that five or six stocks have dragged both of these indices up heavily, and they're selling off heavily at the moment. Tesla's got some sort of a recovery at the minute, but if that sell-off resumes, there isn't as much support for the Nasdaq as there is for the S&P 500. So you could see the Nasdaq easily sell off another 7-8%. So you're probably talking around to this level here if this support here doesn't hold. So it's a critically important time for the market. If the Nasdaq doesn't hold here and we go lower over the next day or two, I do think we could be 5 to 7% lower, which will bring the S&P 500 down by a similar amount, and that would be in and around that 3100 level we spoke about. So that's why I'm talking about the Nasdaq here in the same context as the S&P 500, because some of those Nasdaq components dragged the S&P 500 up over the last 3 to 6 months. It stands to reason that obviously if they start selling off, it's going to drag it back down again. So this is a really, really important time. It's not a time to get overconfident and start buying. Yes, it's a support area, but I would like to see some confirmation that we're holding here before I be a buyer. On the flip side, if we break down, you probably need to look at some defined risk and reward bearish trades, and maybe trade it all the way down the S&P 500, that is, to that 3100 level. Okay, this is Stephen here from Navigator with a quick technical update on the S&P 500. Thanks and bye for now.